In the early 70s, a margarine raised questions in an Australian parliament. Its counterpart later raised questions here in the European Parliament. People concerned with selling butter in Europe were alarmed by its success in the UK. They even claimed it was unfair competition. We knew it as Krona margarine. Today's Krona has a little less fat and now outsells every brand of English butter. Krona tastes so good you won't believe it.
We did not, repeat, did not trade weapons or anything else for hostages.
Do you think they're telling the truth?
No, not really.
Not the whole truth.
They couldn't remember. They all had lobotomies.
How long are we going to stand for being deceived in this manner?
These are modern-day pirates, these guys. They have escaped, essentially, the control of national governments, but they're available for use by national governments.
I did do it.
This is Channel 4. Now Man and Music continues with the first of 6 programs about classical Vienna. Bamber Gascoigne presents The Music of an Empire.
Is it a flight of fantasy to think you can still find in one country ancient walled cities that hem the shoreline of the crystal-clear Adriatic? Warm and friendly people, unspoiled lakes and rivers, and 1,200 miles of uncrowded coastline that boasts 1,000 islands. This is no figment of imagination. This is Yugoslavia.
My problem was my husband. He's a cab driver and he gets his collars really dirty and he gets all grime here from where his badge sits. It was a real problem getting them white. Till my big sister told me about Daz Automatic. And I've also found it's a little cheaper. When he gets home, you ought to see him. Do they get in a mess with that go-kart? They don't care. Good old mum, she'll get it clean. And with Daz, I really surprised myself. Everything came up so white. The colours were great, but it was the whites I noticed. Brilliant they were. The marks had gone. With Daz, I'm proud of my whites, even if it is only for 5 minutes.
Try Daz on your whites. Lynn Pearce did, and she won't swap.
Kwik-Fit's massive tyre and exhaust sale is now on with thousands of unrepeatable prices like the lob steel radials from an incredible $16.90. But you better hurry.
Get down to our sale.
If you wear dentures, you may see some foods, well, differently. An irritating bit under your plate could drive you nuts. Just a little Super Poli-Grip will keep your dentures firmly in place, keeping irritating bits of food out. Change your view of what you can chew with Super Poli-Grip.
To enjoy the real beauty of Yugoslavia, pick up the Yugotours brochure from your ABTA travel agent.
And how Mozart took Vienna and the musical world by storm is the subject of next week's Man and Music, which you can see at the same time next Thursday. There's an illustrated booklet priced £1.25 to accompany this series. Cheques or postal orders should be made payable to Channel 4, and the address to write to is Man and Music, Classical Vienna, P.O. Box 4000, London W36XJ, Glasgow G12 9JQ, or Belfast BT2 7FE. After the break, religious education, the future according to Education Secretary